Is suffering really necessary? Yes and no. If you had not suffered as you have, there would be no depth to you as a human being, no humility, no compassion. Suffering cracks open the shell of ego, and then comes a point when it has served its purpose. Suffering is necessary until you realize it is unnecessary. Suffering has a noble purpose, the evolution of consciousness and the burning up of the ego. Now you see why I said Ardra is a purifying nakshatra. It takes you through many ups and downs, pains and sufferings until you come to your senses, until you become aware of yourself, until a day comes when you start turning inwards. And that is exactly what men and women whose moon is in Rahu's nakshatra should do. It is very difficult for them because whole life they have been an extrovert. The focus has always been on the outward, but experience takes them through many difficult lessons of life that, if taken positively, depending on Jupiter's placement, in the last phase of life, that is after the age of 42, they start becoming more and more meditative, but only if other positive aspects support. Ardra native is more talkative and more takey by nature. Technology is what they like, and they are also tech savvy. For innovations, strange ideas that make money, and unique business ideas that are lucrative, Ardra is a suitable nakshatra. Let this be very clear that there is no such thing as lucky or unlucky in life or in astrology. Nobody is a loser because nobody is here by accident. Each person comes into this world with a specific destiny. They have something to fulfill, some message has to be delivered, and some work has to be completed. Many great scientists and saints are born on Ardra Nakshatra. It is a nakshatra that worships Lord Shiva. The energy of this nakshatra is the energy of Lord Shiva. And so I would appeal to all my listeners that if your birth nakshatra, that is, if your moon is in Ardra, you have been a great devotee of Lord Shiva from many past lives. This life you may have forgotten, but I am reminding you to go back to your source from where you have come, and that is Lord Shiva. Visit his temple and fast in his name on every Monday. Om Namah Shivaya. Ardra is the moment when Lord Shiva completed his many years of penance and opened his eyes, and a teardrop fell on this planet. This teardrop is the height of meditation. A great yogi is born, a great tapasvi is born. Celebration has to be there. Music, song, dance, and people say that Ardra is unlucky. How is that possible? If proper guidance is provided and the other planetary aspects are positive, then this Ardra Nakshatra native can reach to the height of spiritual ecstasy. Such is the power of this nakshatra. The same Rahu, that is passion and desire, when channelized towards something superb, something of higher altitudes, it can create magic. Remember, on the base level is physical sex, that is body. It is pure physical. On the mid level is the mind. It is purely on mental state, and on the higher level is the soul. Every individual is born with a certain level of consciousness. The lower the level of consciousness, the more physical he or she is. The higher the level of consciousness, the less physical and more spiritual he or she is. Then their love is purely selfless. Then there is a certain fragrance to such a love. Love that comes from the state of the soul and not the mind, not the body.